Okay, we are now ready to call this agenda, this regular session meeting to open. I would like first to read our necessity for a virtual meeting. So we are calling this meeting to order. Statement of necessity for April 22nd, 2021 commission meeting. Pursuant to Tennessee Code Annotated TCA Section 844-108B3, the Tennessee Textbook and Instructional Materials Quality Commission, the Commission hereby states its determination of necessity for its regularly scheduled meeting to be held virtually via WebEx at 10 a.m. CT on April 22nd, 2021. The TCA Section 4962201K3 requires the Commission to hold 2 regular meetings each school year. This meeting is the first regular meeting of the school year and must be held in accordance with the Commission's statutory rules. Transparency, the Governor's executive order permitting governing bodies to conduct meetings electronically due to COVID-19. The Commission made the determination that its regular meeting on April 22nd, 21 should be conducted electronically to ensure the Commission could carry out essential business in a safe, transparent way that avoids large gatherings of people. Notice of this meeting was posted on the Commission's website along with the agenda and instructions for accessing the WebEx via computer or telephone. Thank you. So we will start this meeting by introductions of the Commission. Am I on the right one? Nope, that's my workshop. Sorry. So we are calling this meeting to order. We've read our statement of necessity for our virtual meeting, and we will start with a roll call. Mr. Billy Bryant?
Billy Bryan, I'm here.
Lori Cardoza-Moore?
I'm here.
Dr. Linda Cash? Here. Dr. John Combs?
Present.
Dr. Lisa Coons?
Present.
Dr. Charles Crow?
Present.
Dr. Mark Gagne? He had to go to recess. Oh, is he back? Good.
Present.
Marcy Rudd?
Present.
Michelle Bowman? Commissioner Chair, we've had a quorum. Thank you so much. And Joanne, I'm going to ask, is this where we need to amend the agenda?
Hi, yes. So introduction of commission members looks like it's the next item. Were we going to do more of an introduction beyond the roll call?
We will, because we're at a regular meeting, which people may be watching. So do you want to wait till we go to item 2 to agenda?
Yeah, it might be nice for people to hear a little bit about the background of the commission members, and then when we move to the next item on the agenda is the consent item, so that will be a voice vote, and so we'll vote on the amended agenda at that time.
Okay, thank you. So if we could just introduce ourselves again, and we can Pam, if you would go over the order. I have misplaced my list, but I've got it here. So I can do this. If we can just introduce ourselves again, and we'll start with Mr. Bryan.
Hi, I'm Billy Bryan. I'm a high school teacher at Millington Central High School. I'm in my 22nd year of teaching and newly appointed to the commission. So I'm glad to be here with you all. Thank you.
Ms. Laura Cardoza-Moore.
Yes, Lori Cardoza-Moore. I'm the president of Proclaiming Justice to the Nations. I've been reviewing textbooks and instructional materials and standards for a decade now, and I'm looking forward to being involved with this commission.
Dr. Coons.
Good morning, John Combs. I'm the superintendent of the Tipsy County School System. I've been here for 28 years. I'm in my third year as superintendent and looking forward to working with everyone.
Dr. Crow?
Good morning. I'm Charles Crow, retired federal manager from the Oak Ridge, Tennessee, newly appointed to the commission. I'm glad to be here.
Dr. Mark Gagne?
My name is Mark Gagne. I'm the principal of Plainview Elementary School in Rutherford County. I am newly appointed to the commission and very excited to serve.
Miss Marsha Rudd? Is it Marsha Rudd?
Good morning, it's Marcy Rudd. I'm coming in from Jackson, so good to be with you.
Miss Michelle Bowman?
Michelle Bowman, I'm a librarian in Sevier County. You all are just starting your career on the textbook commission. Finishing up my third year now, so this will probably be my last meeting.
And I'm Linda Cash. I'm the Director of Schools in Bradley County, and this is my first year on the commission and very happy to serve. And then Dr. Lisa Coons.
Hi, all. Dr. Lisa Coons, the Chief Academic Officer for the Tennessee Department of Education, non-voting member, and here happy to support the commission in any way I can.
Thank you. So our next item on the agenda is the consent item, and I would like to make a recommendation to amend the agenda to include underneath Schedule B, adoption, schedule approval, all of the discussions that we had with the assistance from the department to be added to Schedule B, and also to add a scheduled emergency, I don't know how to say it, a meeting for us to get organized early summer.
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
So we will adopt this agenda as amended. We need do we need a roll call vote to adopt, or do we just do a voice call?
So since this is Joanna, may I be heard?
Yes.
So since the agenda has been amended, let's go ahead and do a roll call vote on it instead of a voice vote. If that works for you, Dr. Cash.
Absolutely. Pam, would you do a roll call, please? To adopt the amended agenda.
Thank you. William Bryan,
Aye.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman.
Thank you. Moving on to action items that we call a roll call vote. The first item on our agenda is the election of chair and the vice chair. And at this time, I will actually turn that back over to Virginia, and we can move in that direction. Or it may be Joanna that we need to turn that over, since we have to elect a chair and a vice chair. So we need nominations and votes, and those are voice votes.
Actually, Dr. Cash, if you would just call for nominations, I will let you run it. If you'll just call for nominations from the group for both, that would be fantastic.
Could I have a nomination from the group for a chair of this commission?
To nominate Linda Cash for chair.
Dr. Cash. I nominate Dr. Cash.
Second.
Do we have any more nominations for chair? Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman, a unanimous vote to elect Dr. Cash as chair.
Thank you so much. I hope I do it well, but you are always welcome to say, hey, you forgot something. We now need to have nominations open for a vice chair for this commission.
I nominate myself if that's allowed.
I also nominate Dr. John Coombs. Do we have any more nominations? Okay, nominations are closed. If we could have a roll call vote for each of the nominees.
Billy Bryan,
Dr. Coombs,
Okay,
can I get clarification on the nomination? Is that John Combs?
and Joanna, you may need to correct me, but if I'm not, if memory serves me, when you have two and you're calling, they have to vote one or the other. I believe that is the process, but Joanna may want to correct us on that.
Hi, yes, you would run through the roll call vote for each of the nominees. I think, Pam, were you just asking for clarification on which one we were doing first?
I was just needing clarification on the pronunciation of his name because I think it's Combs.
Combs, Dr. Combs, yeah.
It is Combs, like you told me earlier. Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
My mother would be proud. Thanks for asking that.
So we were doing a roll call vote for Dr. Combs. Billy Bryan,
vote for Dr. Combs.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Nay.
Linda Cash,
Yay.
Dr. Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Yes.
Michelle Bowman, Madam Chair, we have six votes for John Combs for vice chair.
Thank you. Joanna, do we need to, since we have 6 votes, do we need to go back through for Lori?
For purposes of the record, I think we should go ahead and just run through the list.
Okay, thank you.
This vote is for Laurie Cardoza Moore as vice chair. Billy Bryan,
Nay.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Nay.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Nay.
Marcy Rudd,
Nay.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, we have 1 yes for Laurie Cardoza Combs.
Thank you. We have elected Dr. Combs for vice chair of this commission. Thank you so much. Together, maybe we can steer us all in the right direction. And thank you, Laura, for putting your name out there. We appreciate you stepping up. And B, items for a roll call vote. We have approval of the minutes of March 12th, 2021. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I second.
Roll call, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Marcy Red,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, we have 7 ayes.
Thank you. Moving on to C, the motion did pass for approval of our minutes. Moving on to C, we are looking at Schedule B, adoption schedule for approval. At this time, I would like to also include in this list the amended items that we will vote on that we discussed in our work session with the department. But at this time, I would like to make the recommendation and need a motion to accept Schedule 2 for adoption as the textbook cycle adoption. Do I have a motion?
This is Michelle Bowman. I would like to move that we adopt Schedule 2.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Marcy Red,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 7 ayes.
Thank you. Motion passes. For the amended calendar, we would like to add and need a motion to accept the involvement of the department with the creation of scoring rubrics, developing an application for the advisory panelists, launching the application, advertising the application, selecting the advisory panelists with the cohort that we will, as a commission, move to develop processes for approval, providing logistics support for advisory panelists, training sessions, scoring sessions, providing support for collecting and reporting to the commission a summary of how the advisory panelists scored each material, and then providing a summary list of the pass or fail for each material, recognizing that the commission will set the cut score and approval. All advisory panelist applications will be reviewed by the commission and approved by the commission. Rubrics recommendation from this commission is to go back to the standards committee for review and approval, to have a third-party review, and also a pressure test. Did I miss anything or anything we need to add to that?
Permission to
Josh,
take
may I
that.
be-
Joanna?
Sorry, just a quick logistical note, if I may. I think perhaps in our roll call votes, we were maybe missing one of our esteemed members, Mr. Gagne. Was he included on the list when we've taken the votes up till now?
No, he was not.
Okay, so easy fix, no problem. Let's the items that we have voted on so far, let's I'm trying to think through quickly what needs to be done, whether we I think that so up until this point, the items that have been voted on have passed with a majority of the commission members. So, and that is the requirement that is in statute. However, for the purposes of the record, I do want to make sure that we go ahead and do those votes again and include Mr. Gagne. Dr. Cash, is that
Yes, it is.
sound correct to you?
Is he back?
I'm here.
Oh, great. Great. Did we just miss him? Let's thank you, Joanna, for that clarification. Let's go back up for the adoption of the agenda. Is that, were you here when we adopted the agenda?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay, so let's just go back through and do a roll call vote on item 2. And that was
Billy
the
Bryan?
adoption of the amended agenda.
Adopting the amended agenda, aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman.
Aye.
All ayes.
Moving on to item number 3, we need to do a roll call vote for election of chair. Joanna, do we need to go back through the nominations?
Yes, again, so just because, so I think that you were the only nomination that was received for the position of chair of the commission. So I think that we can go ahead and put it back out to vote. Again, we had a majority of the commission members affirm your nomination to begin with. But again, want to make sure that we're including everyone. So let's run through the roll call one more time on the nomination of Dr. Cash to serve as chair of the commission.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, it's 8 ayes.
Thank you. Could we have nominations again for vice chair, please? Motion passes for election of chair. Nominations for vice chair, I nominate Dr. John Combs.
And I nominated myself. Lori Cardoza Moore.
Could we have a roll call vote for Dr. Combs?
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Nay.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. 7 ayes.
Could we have a roll call vote for Laura Cardoza Moore, please, as vice chair?
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Nay.
John Combs,
Nay.
Charles Crow,
Nay.
Mark Gagne,
Nay.
Marcy Rudd,
Nay.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, it's 7 nays.
We would like to congratulate Dr. Combs as the vice chair of this commission. Thank you so much. And again, Laura, thank you for putting your name out there. We appreciate that. We move to item B, approval of minutes. We need a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second,
I second.
roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, there's 8 ayes.
Motion approved, minutes are approved. Moving on to item C, Schedule B, adoption schedule approval. I'd like to make the recommendation and need a motion to adopt Schedule 2 as the adoption cycle for the math textbook. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
I need a second.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 8 ayes.
We are adopting Schedule 2, and we thank that, and we know that helps Virginia start to move on that. We'd now like to go to the discussions that we've added to the agenda from our workshop, which includes the request for support from the department. That would be the creation of scoring rubrics to be used by advisory panelists, develop an application for the selection of advisory panelists, launching an application for the selection of the advisory panelists, advertising the advisory panelist applications through Tennessee Department of Ed Communications, selecting the advisory panelists, providing logistics support for advisory panelist training sessions, providing logistics support for advisory panelist scoring sessions, providing support for collecting and reporting to a commission a summary of how advisory panelists scored each material, providing a summary of the status, pass or fail for each material bid to the commission. I would like to make a recommendation that we adopt these as a whole, or if it's the wish of the commission, we can go one by one, and then we'll add discussions about for vote about the processes. Is it the wish of the commission to treat these as a whole motion? So I'd like to make a motion and call for a motion to adopt the request for support from the Tennessee Department of Education as read previously. I need a motion.
I make the motion.
I need a second.
Second.
And a roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 8 ayes.
Motion passes, and we are so grateful. At this time, I would also like to add a request for the Department of Ed to add legal advisor for us as a commission, and request that in the form of a motion.
I'll make that motion.
I need a second.
Second that motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Lori Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 8 ayes.
Thank you. Motion passed. Virginia, we are so grateful.
And
Joanna.
so Dr. Cash, may I be heard?
Yes, ma'am.
So for clarification, the commission voted in the majority to approve the requests to the department on both points. What is the commission wanting in terms of a response from the department to that request?
To the request for legal advice.
Sure. So are you, so the request has been made. So are you wanting the department to issue a response to the request?
Joanna, you would actually probably have to guide us through that. The information that I received is that because of the way the statutes are written, if we requested it, that the department would honor that request, but that you could not do it without us requesting. So that's where it put us in the spot where we had to request for assistance, and with the advisory panelists, all those processes, and the legal advisor. So it is my understanding that if we request the department's in an advisory role, you are to serve that for us as this commission.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So I think in terms of process, I think that what we need to do is go to our commissioner and let her know that both requests have been made, because I don't think that Virginia or Dr. Coons or I could speak on behalf of the department to confirm, but we'll take the request back to the department. Does that work?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just a follow-up. I think that it is my understanding the reason we had to request was because of the way the statutes are now currently written, that these have been previous services that have been provided.
Okay, yes, because the way that the statute is written, you're right, it says that the department's role in the textbook adoption process is limited to the duties that are outlined in the statute. So I think from here, we will let our commissioner know that these requests have been made.
Thank you.
And we will, bring it back to the commission to respond. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The second piece of information regarding to these requests are, we request, and I'm asking these in the form of a motion, request to review the rubrics will be sent to the Standards Review Committee, have a third-party review and pressure test with the rubric, and that all of that information would be reported back to the commission. We understand that there will be a financial review that we will be made aware of regarding the budget that is there in case there is a need for more funding. And I put that in the form of a motion, and that is regarding the scoring rubric, a request review for rubrics to be sent to the Standards Review Committee for review and approval, a third-party review, and a pressure test. I make that in the form of a motion. Request for a motion. Do I have a motion to move this request forward, that it be sent to Standards Review, a third-party review, and have a pressure test done, which means teachers would actually work with it, and that would be part of the process?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
I need it. Thank you, and we need a roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye. Sorry.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman.
Aye.
Madam Chair, it's 8 ayes.
Motion passes. We also have one more, and related to actually two. The applications will be reviewed and approved by the commission, and the selection of the panelists will be taking that step. Dr. Combs, how would you like us to vote on that piece where we are selecting are involved in the panelist selection? How would you like for that to be worded as far as the vote?
Dr. Did you say Dr. Combs or Dr. Combs? I'm
Combs.
okay. Thank you. Just that we want to make sure that we play an active role in that selection process. That we aren't relinquishing the entirety of that selection to the TDOE, but we would like to be involved in that process, I guess.
Okay. Would you like to put that in the form of a motion?
I would like to move that that our commission be involved in selecting the advisory panelists.
Okay. I would like, could we have a motion on that?
I make a motion.
I second.
Roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 8 ayes.
Thank you. Motion passes. The last one, and then we'll talk about setting a meeting. We need to approve application for the panelists will be reviewed and approved by the commission. And I put that in the form of a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
A second.
Roll call vote, please.
Billy Bryan,
Aye.
Laurie Cardoza Moore,
Aye.
Linda Cash,
Aye.
John Combs,
Aye.
Charles Crow,
Aye.
Mark Gagne,
Aye.
Marcy Rudd,
Aye.
Michelle Bowman. Madam Chair, 8 ayes.
Thank you. Motion passes. Joanna, may I ask a question, please?
Yes.
So in our work session, we had talked about wanting to have an organizational meeting. Does that need to go in the form of a vote, or because it would be considered a workshop, but it would be I think it would be considered an emergency called workshops, because we're just meeting to try to get ourselves organized and review material about processes, not anything else. Does that need to be a vote, or do we just do a called meeting?
Yeah. If you could hold just 1 second, let me pull up the statute so I can read exactly what it says. Okay, so I believe that so the statute says the commission may have as many special meetings as it deems necessary. So the commission shall have 2 regular meetings every year, and then may have as many special meetings as it deems necessary. And then there are parameters around when the public notice for special meetings must be made. So again, the commission may go ahead and schedule a meeting. So I think that would be at your call.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. What we'll do then is go to the number 4, the notice. Notice to mathematics publishers of the commission's extension of existing contracts through June 30th, 2022. The commission is aware of the need to pursue an additional extension of existing contracts through June 30, 2023. However, at this time, the commission's ability to issue an additional extension is subject to legislative action. Hearing that, is there any other concerns or questions with the commission before we close our regular meeting and appoint another date for a special meeting. Okay, thank you so much. Let's, it's everybody okay to look at a calendar now for an organization meeting, or would you, is there any objection to looking now? And then we would also like to request assistance with logistics of locations for this meeting from the department. Could everybody take a look at May? What does May 19th, that is, I believe, a Wednesday. What does May 19th look like for this commission?
What time frame would we be looking at?
I'm open to your suggestions.
And then what would the length of the meeting be?
Again, I'm open to your suggestions. I would think we would need a couple of hours to just kind of talk through and review. So I would recommend a minimum of a 2-hour meeting, possibly spilling over, depending on how much discussion this commission wanted to have about getting organized in our our purpose in this commission.
Dr. Cash, there's a TOS legislative session on the 19th in Jackson. And
Okay.
I'm scheduled to be there, and then 3 high school back-to-back graduations the following.
Oh, amazing.
They-
If you guys, so that the 19th is out. Does anyone have suggestions?
I mean, I can throw a couple out there, like the 25th, the 28th. I'll just throw a couple out there. I don't know.
Okay, are we in May? I am not seeing a problem on my calendar with Tuesday, the 25th.
This is Laurie Cardoza Moore. On my calendar, May 25th through the 28th is open.
Okay. I do not have the 27th open, but I do have the 25th, the 26th, and the 28th.
Looking at my calendar, the 25th is wide open.
Okay. Any objections to May the 25th?
The 25th is open on my calendar.
Yay. Any objections to the 25th? Do you have a time preference?
Early morning.
Mark, when you say early morning, how early? Because we're driving. A bunch of us would be
Well, I'm
driving.
sorry. Yeah, just something before mid-morning, starting maybe about 9.
9 Central?
Yeah, however, I can make anything work.
Does anyone else have a preference? I'm fine with 9 Central. I can come up the night before, or Laura, does that work for you?
Yes, 9 a.m. is great.
John, does that work for you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm fine. That's about 3 hours, so that wouldn't be bad. That's fine.
Okay. Is there anyone who has a problem with 9 a.m. Central Time on the 25th of May for an organizational meeting of this commission? Okay, so John, do you mind if you and I work with Virginia and maybe Dr. Coons or anyone from the department to work up a solid agenda for this meeting so that we can kind of go through the processes of what an adoption looks like and what our roles are, and just kind of get a good solid agenda? Would you mind working with that with us, Dr. Coons and Virginia? Okay, so if you could, Virginia, if you would send out tentatively for us Tuesday, the 25th at 9 a.m. for an organizational meeting of the Textbook Commission.
How long would you like that meeting to be, Dr. Cash?
Are you guys thinking 2 hours or 2.5? What are you thinking? We've been here quite a time. Give me some feedback on how much time you think you need.
I think, 2 hours, Dr. Cash.
Okay,
I agree. I think 2 hours would be a good time frame.
yeah, I think after 2 hours, we'll probably like be done with each other anyway. Okay, I am very excited about the work that we have to do, and if there are no other items for this commission at this time, I would like to adjourn this meeting. Again, for review, it would be May 25th, 9 a.m. Central Time, and we will work with the department on a location. Thank you. So excited about the work we're going to do. I really am. I think that this is important for all of us. So if there are any other discussions, comments, anyone? Okay. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Virginia, for getting us all on.